Guys, I'm just doing another video on my Thorins company. This is just a quick little update as to where I'm at. It's been several months, partly because I've been working in Shetland, but sort of in that time I have managed to get, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the dwarf from Thorins company painted, and as you can probably see, I've opted to go for a bit more of a snowy themed base. It's something I've not done before, so I thought, well, that'd be fun, something different, mix it out a little bit. It's really simple. It's just GW steel and mud. Then I dry brush that with a paler brown over the top, and then added just some snow effect, which is got off eBay. As I think I said previously, I've tried to go for a bit more of a book look. So as you can see there on Dwalin, he's got a gold belt. Don't know if you see very well, but he's also got a blue beard. That's also why Killy and Philly are wearing, have blonde hair, and it's also why like Gloin here has a bit of white on him, because in the book he has a white hood, but not many of them have got hoods. I could have sculpted someone, but I quite like the sculpts as they are, and they look really good. So I just thought, I'll just do a bit of difference in the color schemes. Obviously, good old Owen here has a hood, so it's got his brown hood, and he's just wearing a lot of brown. But I quite like the way he's come out. I've gone for sort of the metals on him have been tried to make them more brass, but I thought that just like looked at the brown, that kind of that. I guess it's a bit warmer than the steel, so it stands out a bit more. I must admit, I really think that the Zenithal painting that I've done on the guys has really made a big difference. I don't know. I think it's helped the colour stand out a bit more, make them a bit starker, a bit. So I'm actually really pleased with that, and it's might be something I start using more and more often. Not massively dissimilar to their film paint schemes, I don't think most of them. But to be honest, like a lot of the details Tolkien doesn't really discuss anyway about colours and of hair and stuff. So it's left me a lot of leeway, and so often I go, well, I'll go with what the film's got because it looks good. I quite like it. But yeah, that's just a really short video. It's a really short update because unfortunately I have not had much time to do any painting recently. But anyway, I've still got Gandalf, Bilbo, Thorin, and a bit of a Boffa Bomber, I think, to paint. So that'll be fun. Really look forward to those. I did actually play against my friend a week or two ago, and he was using Thorin's company, and I was playing Easterlings, and they did really well. I made a lot of mistakes, but I had quite a heavy amount of cavalry because I thought, that'd be good, and it did give me advantage, being able to knock to the ground. I did lose Am during the first turn, which was my leader, so that was a bit devastating. But yeah, I think Thorin's company are actually a really effective fighting force. So obviously there's a lot of management because there's all these might points and will points and stuff, but you got to think, I think at least every model has will points. So if you're taking a full 1,000-point army, you've got a minimum of 14 points of will, and might and fate. Obviously quite a lot more. The guys have a bit more. And they've all got sort of complementary heroics. So some have got march and other things, and then obviously you've got people like Oin who can heal, so they can restore you. Already's got his chronicler ability. A couple of the guys have got like Burley or a Burley kind of ability. Like I think that's Nori here and Dawn here are both got that, and they've got two-handed weapons. So it's like, well, they're +1 every time, and there's no minus to that. And it's like, they're pretty devastating, really. So I must admit, like Nori, when my mate was using against my Eastlings, he was devastating. He's actually a really effective model. He's not as tough as Dwalin, so Dwalin's obviously got an edge to that. But I guess in that game I got rid of Dwalin quite early on because I knew he was a threat. And maybe if I'd realised how much of a threat Nori was, I might have put more effort into getting him off the table. But anyway, live and learn. It's also given me lots of ideas for running them on my own. But yeah, I think maybe once everything's painted up, I might try and see if I can get friends when I have a 1,000-point battle, see what I can do. It'd be good to start playing with more magic because I'm still terrible using magic in the system. That's something that really eludes me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.